Welcome to the fascinating world of rare coins. Today, we're exploring the powerful and historic 1865 seated Liberty dollar, a big silver coin that connects directly to the end of the American Civil War. This is not just a coin, it's a piece of history, a symbol of a nation rebuilding, and a hidden treasure that collectors around the world are still searching for today. Let's dive in and discover why this coin is so special and valuable. Top 2 first up. The 1865 big $1 coin you're talking about is most commonly known as the seated Liberty dollar, a large and historic silver coin from the United States. This coin instantly attracts collectors because of its size, its classic design, and most importantly, its connection to one of the most dramatic years in American history. The year 1865 marks the end of the American Civil War, making this coin more than just money, it's a piece of history. Collectors search for it because it is scarce, especially in higher grades, and because many were melted or heavily used. Today, its value depends heavily on condition, but even worn examples are respected and desirable among numismatists. The 1865 seated Liberty dollar was minted during a turning point in the United States. The Civil War had just ended, and the country was beginning to rebuild. During the war years, silver coins like this one disappeared from everyday circulation because people hoarded precious metals, fearing economic uncertainty. As a result, very few silver dollars were actually used in daily transactions. Most 1865 dollars were either saved, exported, or later melted down. This makes surviving examples today much harder to find. The coin represents a bridge between wartime hardship and the beginning of recovery, which is why collectors place strong historical importance on it. The design of the coin was created by Christian Gobrecht, one of the most influential engravers in US coin history. On the front, or obverse, you see Lady Liberty seated on a rock, holding a shield in one hand and a pole with a liberty cap in the other, symbolizing freedom and strength. The word liberty is clearly written on the shield. Around her are 13 stars representing the original colonies, along with the year 1865 below. On the back, or reverse, there is a powerful eagle with outstretched wings, holding arrows and an olive branch, representing both war and peace. Above the eagle are the words United States of America, and below it reads 1DOL. The coin is made of 90% silver and 10% copper, weighs about 26.73 grams, and has a diameter of approximately 38.1, which is why it feels large and heavy compared to modern coins. The 1865 seated Liberty dollar was minted in Philadelphia, which at that time did not use a mint mark. So if your coin has no mint mark, that is completely normal and expected. Coins from other mints like New Orleans or San Francisco would carry marks such as O or S. But for 1865, only Philadelphia produced these dollars. Even without a mint mark, the coin is not considered common, because overall production was very limited and many coins did not survive. The total mintage for the 1865 seated Liberty dollar was around 46,500 coins. This is a very low number compared to modern coin production, which often reaches into the millions or billions. Because of this low mintage and the fact that many coins were melted or lost over time, the 1865 dollar is considered scarce. It is not the rarest coin in the series, but it is definitely not common, especially in higher grades. The value of this coin depends strongly on its condition. In poor or heavily worn condition, it may be worth around $300 to $500. In average circulated condition, values can range from $600 to $1,200. In fine to extremely fine condition, prices often climb between $1,500 and $3,500. If the coin is uncirculated, meaning it shows no wear, it can easily reach $5,000 to $15,000 or more depending on quality. High-grade mint state examples with sharp details and original luster can sell for over $20,000 at major auctions. The most exceptional pieces, especially those graded at the highest levels, have achieved even stronger prices in competitive bidding environments. Always remember, grading makes a huge difference in value. Although not widely known for dramatic varieties, the 1865 seated Liberty dollar can still have interesting mint errors. Collectors look for double die features where letters or numbers appear slightly doubled, off-center strikes where the design is misaligned, and die cracks that show as raised lines on the coin. Other possible errors include clipped planchets or rotated dies. Because of the low mintage, any confirmed error on this coin can significantly increase its value and collector interest. Finding an 1865 silver dollar in everyday circulation today is extremely unlikely, but that doesn't mean they are completely gone. These coins can still appear in old family collections, inherited boxes, estate sales, or even forgotten coin jars. Many people don't realize what they have, especially in regions outside the United States where such coins may have traveled through trade. So yes, hidden treasures do exist. but they are rare and usually found by those who actively search or inherit collections. Before selling this coin, always check its weight, size, and overall appearance to confirm authenticity. It is highly recommended to have it graded by a professional coin grading service. Never clean the coin, as cleaning can significantly reduce its value and damage its surface. Store it in a protective holder, away from moisture and direct handling to preserve its condition. Even small scratches or wear can affect price, so careful handling is essential. The 1865 seated Liberty dollar has strong long-term investment potential because of its low mintage, historical importance, and steady demand among collectors. Coins from the Civil War era continue to attract attention, and as fewer high-quality examples remain available, prices tend to rise gradually over time. While it may not skyrocket overnight, it is considered a stable and respected collectible in the rare coin market. One fascinating fact is that many 1865 silver dollars never circulated at all because people were hiding silver during the war. Another interesting detail is that this coin represents one of the final years before major changes in US coinage design. Also, because of its large size, it is often called a big dollar, which makes it very appealing to new collectors who enjoy holding a heavy piece of history in their hands. So now you know the full story behind the powerful 1865 seated Liberty dollar, a coin that carries history, beauty, and real value. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like this video. Drop a comment if you've ever seen one of these coins, and don't forget to subscribe for more rare coin secrets. And most importantly, start checking your old coins today, because you never know, a hidden treasure like this might already be waiting for you. Next up, the 1776 1976 D1 coin is one of the most famous modern US coins, known as the Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar. This special coin was created to celebrate 200 years of American independence, marking the historic moment of 1776 when the United States was born. Collectors search for this coin not only because of its patriotic design, but also because it is different from regular dollar coins, with a unique reverse and a dual date, 1776 1976. Even though millions were made, certain versions, high-grade examples, and error coins can carry real value today. For many beginners, this coin is often the first step into coin collecting because it looks special and feels like holding a piece of history. To understand this coin, we have to go back to the early 1970s, when the United States was preparing to celebrate its bicentennial in 1976. The country wanted something memorable, and the US Mint decided to redesign circulating coins to honor 200 years of independence. Instead of creating a completely new dollar coin, they used the existing Eisenhower dollar, which originally honored President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 moon landing. For the bicentennial celebration, the reverse design was changed, and all coins produced in 1975 and 1976 carried the dual date, 1776 1976. Interestingly, no coins were dated 1975 at all. The Denver Mint, marked with a D, produced a large number of these coins, making them widely available but still historically important. This coin represents both American history and a unique moment in coin design, making it highly collectible. The front or obverse of the coin features the portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, designed by Frank Gasparo. His profile faces left, with the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the dual date, 1776 1976. The reverse is what makes this coin truly special. Designed by Dennis R. Williams, it shows the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon, symbolizing both American independence and the country's achievements in space exploration. Around the design are the words United States of America and $1. The coin is made of a copper-nickel clad composition for circulation pieces, with a weight of about 22.68 grams and a diameter of 38.1, making it large and heavy compared to modern coins. Some special collector versions were struck in 40% silver, but those were not made for general circulation. The coin's size, sound, and detailed design give it a strong visual and historical appeal. The D Mint mark on this coin stands for the Denver Mint, one of the main coin-producing facilities in the United States. It appears just below Eisenhower's neck on the obverse side. Coins without a mint mark were made in Philadelphia, while S coins came from San Francisco and are often proof or silver issues. The Denver minted bicentennial dollar is very common, but collectors still look for well-preserved examples or unusual errors. While the mint mark itself does not make this coin rare, it helps identify where it was made and can influence value when combined with condition or special features. The 1776 1976 D Eisenhower dollar had a very high mintage, with over 82 million coins produced at the Denver Mint. This large number means the coin is generally considered common. However, survival in high-quality condition is much lower because many coins were used, stored poorly, or damaged over time. As a result, while average coins are easy to find, truly sharp, uncirculated pieces, especially those with strong luster and no marks, are much more desirable to collectors. In today's market, the value of a 1,776 1976 $1 coin depends heavily on its condition. A heavily worn coin in poor condition is usually worth only its face value of $1. In circulated condition, it may sell for around $1 to $3. A coin in fine condition might bring $3 to $5, while extremely fine examples can reach $6 to $10. Uncirculated coins, especially those with original mint shine, can range from $10 to $25. High-grade mint state coins graded MS65 or higher can sell for $50 to $150 or more, depending on eye appeal. Exceptional coins with superb grading, such as MS66 or MS67, have sold at auction for several $100s. Error coins or special varieties can bring even higher prices, but normal examples are generally affordable for collectors. Even though this coin is common, some rare errors can make it highly valuable. Collectors look for doubled die errors where the design appears doubled, off-center strikes where the coin was not properly aligned during minting, and clipped planchets where part of the coin is missing. Other interesting errors include broad strikes, die cracks, and rotated dies. One of the most valuable possibilities is a wrong planchet error, where the coin is struck on a different type of metal. These error coins are rare and can sell for significant amounts, sometimes hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity and uniqueness of the error. The exciting part about the 1,776 1976 $1 is that it can still be found today. Many people have these coins sitting in jars, drawers, or old collections without realizing their potential value. They sometimes appear in bank rolls, estate sales, or inherited coin collections. While most will be common, there is always a chance of finding a high-grade example or a rare error. This makes searching for these coins both fun and rewarding, especially for beginners. Before selling this coin, always check its condition carefully. Look for shine, scratches, and wear on Eisenhower's face and the Liberty Bell design. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can reduce its value significantly. If you believe you have a high-grade or unusual coin, consider getting it professionally graded by a trusted grading service. Store your coin in a protective holder to prevent damage, and keep it in a dry environment to avoid corrosion or discoloration. The 1,776 1976 Eisenhower $1 is not a rare coin, but it remains popular because of its historical importance and unique design. Demand is steady, especially for high-quality examples and error coins. While it may not make someone rich overnight, it can be a solid long-term collectible. As more collectors enter the hobby, interest in bicentennial coins continues to grow, which may slowly increase their value over time. One interesting fact is that no coins were dated 1975, because all bicentennial coins carry the dual date 1,776 1976. Another fun detail is that the reverse design was chosen through a national competition, making it one of the few US coins designed by a private citizen. Also, this was the last large-sized dollar coin produced for circulation in the United States, giving it a special place in coin history. If you enjoyed learning about the 1,776 1976 Bicentennial $1, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin stories. And don't forget, check your old coins today, because you never know, a hidden treasure might already be in your hands waiting to be discovered.